Hello folks, it's Kevin again. I am now leaving work at the end of day 5. Been a good day. Did egg whites, 2 egg whites and a turkey sausage, and that was for breakfast, pretty good. Did a 3-ounce chicken breast for lunch. That was pretty good. So, getting ready to head home. I'm gonna go by Publix today. Try to find something. So I've been doing chicken breast, egg beaters, and they're delicious. But, you know, I don't want to get bored. I can have all kinds of seafood, fish, halibut, cod, tuna, also that. I can have shellfish for 35 calories an ounce. So I'm gonna go look at shrimp. I'm gonna go get an idea of some steamed or boiled shrimp, how much those are costing and how many are per ounce, you know, kind of curious. So I'll take a look at that, because I do love some seafood. I love me some shrimp and whatnot. So I'm gonna take a look, see what the prices are going for on that. Besides that, today I'll say I had breakfast and then I had lunch, and I am hungry right now. Today I am hungry. I can say my stomach was growling about, I had lunch about noonish, just about 12:30 I guess, and 3 o'clock my stomach was growling. I was hungry today, which I don't think my chicken breast for lunch was 3 ounces. Honestly, I've gotten really good at being able to eyeball something and be pretty close on what it weighs. It was a chicken parmesan breaded with red sauce and cheese. And after I scraped all the stuff I couldn't have off of it, I don't know. It just, I don't think it was 3 ounces, because it was 6 ounces in the styrofoam container with all the breading and everything on it. So once I stripped all that off, I'm thinking it was more like 2 ounces, which is probably why I'm friggin' hungry right now. So yeah, I'm gonna swing by Publix. Probably get some more soda water. I've gone through most of that. Pick up some Mio. Probably see if they have any other flavors, or if they have the Mio electrolytes, because I can have those. And I'm supposed to have one of my water servings is supposed to have electrolytes in it, and I haven't been following up on that. I haven't been doing that. So I can either have the Gatorade Zero, the zero calorie Gatorade, which apparently is on my list of things I can enjoy. But I don't know. He was recommending to put a 1/4 teaspoon of the Morton's light salt, which is potassium iodide, not sodium chloride. So that's reason that would, you know, a 1/4 teaspoon into one 24-ounce bottle of water would give me the electrolytes I need for the day. So, you know, that just doesn't sound appetizing to me at all. It's not doing anything for me, so thinking I'm gonna see if Mio's got an electrolyte formula, and if not, I might just pick up some Gatorade Zero and go that route. But we'll see. I'm just said I'm hungry, and not exactly, I can't say I'm bored with what I'm eating, because, you know, I mean, I've found a bunch of different ways to cook chicken and whatnot. I did find out that Texas Pete hot sauce and Cholula hot sauce, I can have that with 0 calories. That's pretty good. Of course, it does have 1 gram of carbohydrates, which worried me because I'm supposed to be having no carbs, but doing some research on my list of things I can have, I'm allowed to have egg beaters. Egg beaters per half cup portion have 5 grams of carbs in them. I didn't realize that. You know, I'm trying to stick to the rules, but, you know, I guess you're not going to be able to find food with absolutely 0 carbs unless you just eat plain chicken breast day in and day out, or turkey breast day in and day out. So I think they take that into account. They're not trying to, you know, kill you. But so yeah, that's good. So I had a, you know, if you look at my, I gotta figure out how to share my MyFitnessPal. Little application I got on my phone that lets me record my calories in my eating diary. you'll be able to see not only what I'm eating, but what medications, supplements, all that stuff that the doctor's got me taking. So, you know, I had a Texas Pete's hot sauce packet with my egg whites this morning, which was surprisingly good. And then I had one with actually a Heinz mild taco sauce pack with my chicken breast at lunch, which is again 0 calories, but 1 gram of carbohydrates. So, you know, that's 2 grams on 2 flavor packets, but I was getting 5 grams alone in the egg beaters. So I did test today. Steve brought in some of the ketosis strips for me, and I went out today at lunch and tested myself and saw that I am in ketosis. I can tell that I'm also not drinking enough water. I'm showing darker than I should, so I'm probably showing dehydration. Though I don't know how that could be, because I'm drinking water like a beast. I'm not drinking the whole gallon, though. It's supposed to do 128 ounces a day. And I haven't been up to that. I've been drinking probably half to 3/4 of that. So, I mean, and I'm finding it difficult. I mean, I'm finding it really hard to shovel down, you know, 628 ounce bottle, or 6 24-ounce bottles of water in a day. Just a lot of freaking water. I'm already peeing like a racehorse. I mean, before I'd pee twice a day, now it's like every hour I have to run to the latrine. So, but yeah, I have hit the ketosis phase, and I've had egg beaters. You know, I've been eating the egg beaters probably a little more than I should. I've been having them like once for breakfast, and probably every other meal I've had an egg beater. And it doesn't seem to be affecting my ketosis state. Maybe it's just because you're talking 5 grams of carbohydrates out of, you know, an entire day, or 10 grams out of an entire day. Apparently that's not enough sugar to knock me out of ketosis, so that's good. But yeah, either way, today is the end of the 5th day. I'm going to go to Publix. I've got 340 calories left for today. Puts me at about a 9-ounce portion for dinner, either chicken, turkey, or we go look at shrimp. Let's see how much shrimp are and how many shrimp can fit into a 9-ounce portion. So it's got to be boiled or steamed, or it says shellfish entirely. So I might look at crab too, because again though, how much, if I buy 9 ounces of crab, you know, like crab legs, how much actual crab am I getting? Because they're weighing it per total weight, shells and all. So if I get 16 ounces, is that 8 ounces of actual crab, or is it even less? Stuff like that I have to figure out. Because I'm not going to buy artificial crab, and I don't know if you can buy real, like, fresh crab already shelled. Or if that would just be cost prohibitive, so I'm going to go find out. Let's go to Publix and check it out. But, yeah. I also need some more egg beaters. I've gone through 1 full bottle, and I've got the 2nd bottle there now. And starting Wednesday, I'll be able to have the Southwestern, or the, what's the other one? Florentine. They have a spinach Florentine egg beater. And then I'll be able to have vegetables, so I'll be able to start chopping up peppers, like jalapenos and habaneros and chipotles and bell peppers and whatnot, and adding them to my foods, which will add so much more flavor. You know, I could chop up some bell pepper and throw it in there. I can make wraps, again, like I was saying earlier. I can do lettuce wraps or cabbage rolls, and go back to making like little burritos, which will be delicious. So yeah, I've never in my life looked so forward to being able to have 100 calories worth of vegetables. It's disconcerting to say the least. You know, it's funny how your point of view changes when you start really counting calories. Everything I look at now is calories. I can't look at any kind of food without going, oh, kind of what, you know, too many calories, oh, I can't have that. And I actually said this to myself the other night. Saturday I slept kind of late, so I had breakfast for lunch, really. So I had a breakfast/lunch meal, and then I had dinner, and since I didn't use that many calories that morning, I had like 380 left for the day, which was, you know, like 10, 11, 12 ounces, or about 11 ounces of food. And I looked at it like, man, 11 ounces, that's a lot of food. I don't know if I'll be able to eat that. And I actually thought that. You know, and then I laughed because I've never thought an 8 to 10 ounce portion of anything was a lot of food. I mean, I would get a 10 ounce steak along with a baked potato and cornbread and a salad and a dessert. That was just part of the meal. But now I'm looking at it like, man, that's a lot of food. And I actually pulled out one of my 11 ounce chicken breasts, warmed it up, and I ate about 8 ounces of it, and I was full. It actually filled me up. I put the rest back in the fridge. You know, I wrapped the rest of it back up and put it back in the refrigerator. And that just, I can't help but laugh at that. You know, I'm looking at 10 ounce portions as a lot of food, and it's actually getting to where it's more than I can eat. And that just tickles, that just amuses the hell out of me. You know, I'm the kind of guy that went to Cody's and got the freaking porterhouse and ate half of it. You know, a 10 ounce, you know, I'm looking at the petite sirloin like, why even bother? But now that's a meal by itself. I just don't, it's funny and it's exciting in its own way. It's funny because I never thought I would say, oh, that's a lot of food at 10 ounces. And then again, it's, you know, I just can't, I could see myself not more than 2 weeks ago going to Fridays, getting the 10 ounce sirloin, and sweet potato fries, and a salad, and, you know, garlic bread, and all this other stuff, and eating all of it. And that was lunch. And just, you know, me, Steve, and Karen could go to Fridays, order one 10 ounce steak, and that would be lunch for all of us. We could divide it into 3.3 ounce portions, and that would be lunch for all three of us. And it would be filling. I just don't know what to think about that. It just makes me laugh, because that's so... If you'd have told me a month ago that I'd be eating 500 calories a day, that in the last 4 days, I started this on Wednesday, and at close of business today, I'll have had 2,500 calories in 5 days. So in 5 days, I've eaten as many calories as I would normally eat in 1 day. And hell, I mean, a rack of ribs at Sonny's is 1,800 calories alone. And I would eat that in one sitting. That was a single meal. That's not counting a giant glass of sweet tea and some garlic bread along with it. So hell, there was times I was probably putting away 2,500 calories in one meal. But yet here I've gone 5 days on that same calorie count. That's just, wow. It's just, yeah, I mean, you know. And I'll admit, I miss things. I miss bread. Oh yes. I'm a sandwich person. I love to put everything on a sandwich. You know, normally when I'd eat chicken, I'd eat chicken breast, I'd have 2 or 3 pieces of white bread there with me. And I would take my chicken and I would, you know, make little sandwiches out of it. I had a little mustard, little mayonnaise, make little chicken sandwiches out of my chicken breast as I was eating it. Can't do that now. You know, bread's the enemy. Bread is pure starch, pure sugar. And that's just, I can't have that. And I find myself craving it just because of habit. You know, that's what I've always done, so that's what I want. So it's interesting. I'm pulling into Publix now, in case you wonder what that quick stop was. I'm actually here at Publix, gonna get me some shrimp. And maybe see what shrimp, you know, what shrimp has to offer. But yeah, so feeling good and feeling fine right now. Feeling good about myself and everything, so. Alright, I'm gonna clock out. I'm gonna go inside the Publix and get me some grub on. And I will talk to you guys later.